Hey everyone, it is Monday, November 16. I'm posting this a little bit late today because we had a chaotic morning because we have parent conferences this week. So scheduling parent conferences during the day today, Monday for tonight and Wednesday and Thursday. And if you are in a parent conference with me, if you requested it, I look forward to seeing you guys and talking to your parents about what you're doing. We also got notice that we are going to go remote for the hybrid students for like 2 weeks. So like the week after Thanksgiving, they're just going to add a week there because the COVID cases are rising. So it's just been a chaotic morning. I haven't been able to get to school, but I'm happy to do that because that actually distracts me in a way that I like and I can focus on something. So last week, guys, we got into it with Animal Farm chapters 1 to 3, and you guys saw the state that the animals. We came into the state of the farm that Jones was running the farm when Jones was running it, and the animals were in a bad way, right? The farm is in a bad way. Old Major makes his prediction that that there will be a revolution, and it comes true very shortly thereafter. We hear about the Battle of Cowshed, and then instantly they start organizing, right? We start organizing in hierarchies within the animal culture, and the animals themselves begin to sort of weed their way out. And that's kind of what you see towards the end of chapter 3, especially through the character of Napoleon and Squealer. Squealer is his like mouth, the guy who kind of speaks for him. And yeah, I mean, it's just going to continue this way for some time. And I think if we try to apply this outside of the allegory to something in real life, this is all commenting on the Russian Revolution, which we don't even need to know about to see how this is relevant. Because if you guys take up things like, I don't know, wars in the Middle East, where the United States has had quite a colonial presence in the Middle East fighting terrorism and terrorist groups like Al Qaeda and the Taliban and all this stuff. And when we leave, it's sort of, which has happened, it creates what you call a power vacuum where suddenly there's no one in charge and the people who are there start to fight over who's going to be in charge. So that's kind of what's going on with the animals, and it starts to play out in some negative ways themselves. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm going to turn over to look at what we have for this week. First, let me share what you guys had last week. Here are the questions. They have these things like the milk. Milk goes missing. Someone obviously took the milk. It just doesn't go away. Okay, and the animals have their newfound freedom in chapter 2. And we have this sort of system of government that's beginning to create itself. And that reminds me of this other handout, which I attached for you guys right here on democracy versus communism. Now, I'm going to share this tab. Okay, you guys remotely are doing this for the first time. This is not easy. Okay, this is not easy. And I want you guys to really take your time on this. Use supplemental sources if you need. I'm asking you to cite the dictionary for this first one right here. And I'm asking you guys for two terms, communism and democracy. These are two systems of government. Communism, you will find out what it is with the dictionary definition, but I ask you guys to use your sense of word association. So communism, the word inside there, community, commune, communal, right? This is no accident that these words all have something in common. And we want to think about sort of the negatives and positives that come from this system of government. This is hard. Okay, you guys might need some extra help on this. It's due on Friday. So if you guys want to meet anytime between now and then individually, go ahead and ask me. I encourage you to, because this is not easy. Understanding sort of what this is theoretically and then how it looks in practice, coming up with your own definition, finding examples. I ask you to use the internet, and sort of inform. Don't steal anything, but you can sort of inform your own brain and do your own research so that you understand. Oh, this is kind of a system of government where everyone's equal. There's no public property. It's there's a lot that comes with it, but essentially communism is the eradication of private property, so that everyone is equal and the government owns everything, and then it distributes wealth and income and possessions to the people evenly so that it's unevenly, but there are positive and negatives from that. Democracy is what we live in. We live in a democratic republic in the United States, a system of government where we elect our officials, we vote, just like we did 2 weeks ago now, and it's all kind of relevant. This is not a mistake, of me putting it at this time of year around the election. So I need you guys to fill this out. This is going to be 20 points. Do your best. It's not easy, so please reach out for help if you need it. In the book itself, we're looking at chapters 6 through 7. Okay, so we're doing a little bit of jump there, and we're going to see a different world that's begun to form around Napoleon, the pig with ambition and a sense of superiority. And he's going to start holding this idea that Jones is going to come back over the head of the animals. And we're seeing this this power play, basically. Okay, the hens are going to have a rebellion. There's all this sort of political strife happening. So certainly an eventful series of pages in Animal Farm, an eventful week here at school. Guys, keep reading, keep keep at the Animal Farm stuff. I think it's really an enjoyable text for most students. And refer to your supplemental resources like the video that I gave you guys. We're talking about communism and democracy, because if we don't understand what this system of government is, communism where everyone's given an equal share by the government, we can't understand what's happening in Animal Farm for negative and for positive. And democracy is what we live in, so it helps us apply the lessons of the book to our own lives. I hope that this is all making sense to you, and I really do encourage you guys to reach out to me if you have your questions. Not many students are using all of the office hours that I offer you guys on Thursdays, so please, make it happen. Take care, and I hope you guys have a safe week. Again, with all this madness, please wear your mask, and small groups only. It's just going to get crazier as we get into towards the holidays. Take care, everybody.